Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Rhonda and this is a little bit of everything homestead. Today is a beautiful day in Wisconsin and for the next week it is going to be gorgeous out. So I thought that we could clean up my greenstalk, put some fresh dirt in it, and then plant up the flowers and the strawberries that Scott got me. First thing we have to do is clean this sucker out because she is messy. I did not take out the old plants or the old dirt from winter, so I have to disassemble it, take the old dirt out, put in fresh dirt. I'll probably mix it with some fresh dirt and reuse it. I got my wheelbarrow. I got just 2 bags of organic potting soil. I am going to take apart my green stalk. That I'm going to have to clean up. I'm just going to take the old plants out. Oh, I should have grabbed a bucket. Hang on. Got a bucket. I'm just going to take the old plants out and put them in the compost bin, and then I will save as much of the old soil as I can, and I will mix it with the new soil, and then I will refill these with some fresh soil, and then we will plant up. I think everything is out of here, so I'm just going to dump it in my wheelbarrow. Oh, look it. You don't want that to happen. You're not going to get any water in your plants. So I will have to go through and clean all of those up, give them a good rinse with the hose. Oh, it's just beautiful out here today, you guys. The sun feels amazing. Spring, I think, is finally here. We are supposed to have like 60-degree weather until the weekend. And I will keep my greenstalk in the garage by the meat chickens at night so that it can stay nice and warm. I don't want any of those little babies to freeze out. Oh, the soil still looks really good. Here, let me bring you down here and show you. It's still nice and black. So I will mix that in with some fresh soil and we will be ready to rock and roll. Whoops, there you are. Okay, I'm just going to keep cleaning and dumping, and then I will rinse everything out and I will bring you back for the filling. Okay, I got them all rinsed up and I have a wheelie base. I am just going to make sure that the bottom one is lined up. Let me show you. Lined up with the wheelbase. Do you see that? And then as I fill, the top container will click into the bottom container. And you want to make sure that your holes, there's holes, let me show you. See those holes? You just want to make sure that they are clean and they don't have any debris in them. And also with, let me take my gloves off. Also with your watering can or your watering trays, there's tiny, tiny little holes. Can you see them? And you want to make sure that those are, maybe you can see them better. See, right there, right there. You want to make sure that those are clean and free of debris, because if they're clogged, then your greenstalk isn't going to water your plants properly. So that's why you want to clean them out from year to year and make sure that everything is clean and free of debris. And with these, the nice thing, you can fill them to the tippy top. They take a lot of dirt. And you just kind of want to level it out, make sure everything is even. Can you guys hear the birds singing? Oh my gosh. I missed that. All the sounds of nature. All right, one more all the way around. And you want to make sure you want to make sure these don't get clogged with dirt either, because as you water down, this is what distributes the water. So you want to make sure that those little funnel looking things are clean and free of dirt and sticks and stuff. And I'm just going to create just a little well so that when I put my watering tray on, it doesn't sit on the dirt. I just want to have like a tiny little space so that the water can drain. I mean, it's okay if you sit it on top of the dirt. I just find it waters better when I create just a little divot for it. Okay, first layer done. Whoop. All right, you don't want that. Take that out. Make sure it's clean. But I want to make sure I have enough dirt in here too. There we go. All right, first one done. Let's keep going. Another thing that you want to pay attention to is you want this watering pan to be level. You don't want it like crooked like that. You want it to be as level as possible so that when you hook in the next layer, the water falls down straight and it waters your plants evenly. So when you're stacking these together, they don't necessarily click. They snap. They have these little feet. Can you see? They have these little feet. Like right here is where the feet would go in these little crevices. So the weight from the top container kind of holds it in place once you put the two little feet where they belong. You just have to line them up. There we go. And then you just kind of push it down and it'll keep it in place. See, right here, that's where the little feet were. And the weight from this container will hold it to this container. And then we'll grab a little watering can. Make sure that all your little holes are free of debris. And some people like to plant them now, like plant, and then put another layer on top. I like to layer them so I can see the space I have, and then I put the plants in accordingly. So I am just going to layer, fill, layer, and then plant. Okay, you guys, I got it full. Now this is the top. This is what waters your green stalk. So you want to make sure that this hole in the middle is clean, and then it also has little tiny watering holes. You want to make sure those are clean because it just fits on top like this. Whoop. There we go. And it just pops into place. And then that is what you water it from. I only have 5 of the stacks. I think it comes with 7. I only have 5. And then when you water it, it goes right down through there. And then it sprinkles down into each little compartment. All right, let's plant. Guys, it is after work. I had to go in, so it shut down production of planting the green stalk. So now the kids are gone. I took this little handle off the strawberries so that I could get them out a little bit better. I also put on my handy dandy little microphone because it's super windy. So I'm hoping it's working. I'm wondering if I'm going to, look at this little pot. It looks like a little strawberry. Can you see the little indentations? It's so cute. So I'm wondering if I'm going to need a knife to separate these. Oh, it's got a good root system. I wonder if I can pull them apart. Let's see here. The color of these flowers are just so pretty. Come on, little buddy. Okay, here is, I think, one clump. Oh, hi, little no-tail. Oh, hi, little baby. Wonder if I can use this little shovel here to, oh, it's not gonna go down. Oh, maybe. Careful. Oh, okay, I got it. This is a pretty big clump. Look at that. All right, let's see if we can stick it in our green stalk here. I think this clump is going to be bigger than the amount of dirt. So what I'm going to have to do is take this off. I don't like planting them like this because when I put the top back on, I'm always afraid I'm going to smush the little flower. But these are so big, I don't think I'm going to have a choice. So I'm just digging the dirt away from the side of the wall. And I'm just going to pop them in there and then carefully pack the soil in around it. And hopefully I don't smush the little flower when I put the other top. And then I think I'm just going to stagger. Do you see how I have some pansies in here already? I'm going to do every other one. Strawberry, pansy, strawberry, pansy. I thought that would look really pretty. And they all have their own little compartment. I will take the camera down and show you when I'm done separating this. Okay, here's one. I think I should really probably have a knife to cut this little root ball instead of tearing them. I'm trying to be as gentle as possible. All right, little buddy. Man, the color of these flowers are just gorgeous. I wonder if it's going to make the berry dark, like a dark red or a dark raspberry color. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, let's just tuck you in there, little buddy. Put the dirt back around. There we go. See, I'm afraid that I'm going to smush him. All right, one more. One more. Oh, I'm going to get 4 plants out of this one. Nice. Oh my gosh. That's a huge root ball. I'm going to have to take some more dirt out. And remember, you don't want to get dirt in this middle part. Can you guys see me? It looks like I'm in the sun. All right, let me just get this little guy planted and then I'll move the camera. Just gonna tuck him in, make sure he's got dirt all over the place. Make sure there's a little divot for my watering. There we go. All right, I'll bring you down and show you what it looks like from the top. See how they all have their own little compartment? I think I'm going to have to do that with every layer. So I'm going to have to start from the bottom up, especially with the strawberries, because there's no way I'm going to take a huge root ball like this and stick it into a space like that with this one being on top. So, I don't like doing it that way. Maybe I can get Scott out here to help me. Okay, I took the hanger off of the white one. I'm going to do next. And look, it's got little berries on it. There's a berry. There's a berry. And I think there was one over here somewhere. But look at that. How cute. So I'm just going to take this out of the container. I got myself a knife so I can take this out. Oh, this one has roots, just like the last one. So that means that they're healthy, right? They're starting to make little berries. So let's see. I got 4 out of the last one. So let's see if I can get 4 out of this one. I'm just kind of cutting into it like a cake. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Nice. All right, so I will continue to do this with this white plant, and then I have another pink one. I have this pink one. So I will just cut and plant. And then I think with the leftovers, because I should have one left over from each pot, I will do a trio, like on the bottom. So that'll be fun, right? My green stalk will be filled up in no time. And when I'm cutting them, I'm just trying to find the separation of each plant. And I'm just cutting it where it separates. So I'm not like cutting into a whole plant. See, this is a whole plant. It's got a start. So I don't want to cut into that, like down the middle. I don't want to cut any leaves off. So each piece that I have, oh, this one has two. See, there's two plants there. If I were to make another one, I would cut it right there down the middle. See where that little plant separates? Whoop, there we go. But I'm going to leave that as a whole because I have 4 plants that I will now put into this one. So I'll have a layer of, let's turn that so you're facing out. I will have a layer of, oh, whoops, shoot. A layer of dark red, a layer of white, and then a layer of pink in each, like, what are these? In each tier of the green stalk. And then with the extras that I have, I will do a layer of one of each color with the pansies, and I will stack them accordingly. I keep forgetting about this little hole in the middle, and dirt keeps getting in there. So I need to make sure that, well, I guess it's just going to fall through to the table. But if they were stacked, it wouldn't go through. So I have to get into the habit of watching that. Okay, and then let's do another one. Strawberry pansy, strawberry pansy, strawberry pansy. Okay, and then we'll do another white one right here. And like I said, I'm doing every other because I think the pansies will just give it some fun color. And then once the pansies die out, I can put in some petunias or some impatiens or some marigolds. I think I just heard the pheasant in the back. There. And then we'll just take, all right, let's do, seeing as how these are white flowers, let's do some purple. We'll do a purple pansy with the white. Wouldn't that be pretty? Look at that. I could almost fit 2 in here. So pretty. Okay, and let's put one in this side. Should we do all purple? I think I did. Oh, I did purple and yellow on the one tier already. I should have did all yellow with that color and all purple and then all white. That would have been pretty, right? But too late now. I'm not going to go back and undo it. Just make sure that they're tucked in nice. There, I'll stick one yellow one in here so it kind of matches. That's all right. It's going to be pretty no matter what. All right, make sure everybody is tucked in nice. I'm going to have Scott come out and help me stack these because I don't want to smush it. But there we go. We have another one, another layer planted. All right, I'm going to do this one. I'm just going to plant it up and I'll bring you back when I'm done because I feel like it's just getting repetitive now. Guys, I got them all planted up. One, I have the white strawberries. One, I have the pink strawberries. The other one, I have the red strawberries, the color of the flower. And then I have a multi, one of each color. And then here, I just put in some cinnamon basil and some cilantro and pansies. That will be my bottom tier. So I think Scott is going to come out and help me stack. Before I stack them, I'm going to just give them a little drink of water just to get them started because this soil is fresh soil and the water tends to sit on the top. So I just want to make sure that they get a good drink for their first couple of minutes being in here. So I'm just going to go around and just hand water them so that the soil just kind of gets wet, you know. And then after that, I will water from the top. But I got all 5 layers planted, so that's fun. I think Scott is hooking up the hose for me so that I'll demonstrate how to water from the top too. I don't know if I'll be able to catch the little drips on camera, but I'll give her a try. Oh, these strawberry plants are so pretty. So are the pansies. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is my first planting. All right, I ran out of water. I need more water. Okay, I'm back with more water. Water these guys up. Give them a good drink. All right, I think I'll call Scott over and then we'll stack them. I got Scott over here, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the trio first. So I just need you to make sure that I don't squish anyone. Okay, everybody is safe.
Seems like it.
Awesome. Right, and then we got, yeah, as the strawberries get bigger, put our little watering pan in. Don't forget that. Okay, I think we will do the dark red next. All right, I think you're gonna, yep, have to be very careful. Where are my little feet?
You gotta go. It's close.
I know I don't want to smush anything. See, this is why I don't like to pre-plant. Oh, I got it. Woo, that went in so nice. Did I get anybody? Some of these strawberry plants are so big that you got to kind of move them out of the way. All right, I think those were probably the biggest ones, right? Okay, let's do white next. Oh, yep, thank you. Don't forget your watering pan. It's got to be straight. There you go. Or you'll think you'll be watering, but you aren't. Can you move that leaf right there? There we go. Okay, ready? Here I come. This is definitely a two-person job when you, oh, there we go. When you pre-plant like this, but these strawberry plants were so big, I had to plant them out like that because I couldn't squish them in. These tiny little, okay, last one. Yay! Ready?
Oh, get off.
Oh, shoot. Don't forget the watering pan. God darn it. There we go. Whoop. That slid right into, oh, got a little strawberry. There we go. All right. Oh, it's so pretty, okay, you guys. This is the cover, and I am just going to slide it on, making sure that none of the little plants are in the way. And I'm gonna lock it into place. There we go. That's it. And then I'm just going to give it a drink of water. Look at how pretty, you guys. I love it. So awesome. Thank you. Guys, now I'm just going to fill this, and then it will slowly distribute the water through that hole right here in the middle. See it going in? All right, let me see if I can get the little drip, drip, drip for you. Can you see the water dripping? And that's how it works. Water's from the top, and it drips down to each little layer. And then the water doesn't stay in the top. It gets watered through those tiny little holes right there to the top layer. So you never have standing water. Guys, that's it for today's video. Thanks for hanging out with me as I planted up my green stalk with fun strawberries and beautiful little spring pansies. I saved the tags for my strawberries so I know in the future what kind they are. I just wanted to say thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching my video, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, friends.